Well, first of all, welcome to my bariatric journey. My name is Larry Adams, and many of you know me, and those of you who don't, well, welcome. And hope you enjoy watching the videos on this YouTube channel as I begin the process of, I guess, the long journey back to me, losing weight via Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery performed by Dr. Michael Williams in Atlanta. And that surgery will be performed on November 19th, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. So 2 weeks from today in the afternoon, I'll be having my pre-op. And then, of course, surgery 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm currently on a no-carb diet to shrink my liver before surgery to make it easier for the surgeon to get around that massive organ to perform the surgery successfully. I'm married. Here's a picture of my wife, Nicole. And we have a daughter, Olivia, and she will be 3 on February 1st. And I'm a very lucky man. That's part of the reason why we're doing this, is so I can spend more time with them and do the things a father should do. You know, Olivia's never been on my shoulders, and I can't run with her or take hikes or play with her proper. I want to do these things, and I think she's young enough now that she won't remember that, you know, I had a weight problem, or it won't embarrass her, and because it embarrasses kids. She has said to me the other day, she said, "You have a big tummy," and then laughed. And you know, it's not even about that. It's about being able to get out there and play with her and do the things I need to do to be a great dad and a great husband to Nicole, who's such a wonderful wife and mother. And they don't deserve this. You know, I don't know who's to blame. They say obesity's a disease. Well, I've got it then. I've enjoyed food for 46 years. And I've never really known a thin body, except for maybe in the Coast Guard for a couple years. But even then, I was on the Fat Boy program. Lose weight to get kicked out. So I've always been battling this. And it's not a cop-out to me to get the surgery. It's a tool that I need to get healthy in order to reclaim life. Because there's nothing worse than feeling dead at 46, and that's exactly how I feel. I just felt dead a few minutes ago. Got all hot, and then I got this knot on the side of my head instantly. It just popped up. So if any of you people are doctors out there, maybe you can tell me what that is. Hopefully it won't derail my surgery and it's just some type of glandular thing, but it's there. Anyway, I began this journey about 2005. Nicole and I attended some classes, Mission Bariatric. It took about a 2-year wait in North Carolina, so we went to Georgia, was approved for surgery, was waiting approval from insurance, and got turned down by the insurance company, which I think doesn't make any sense because I have so many medical issues because of weight that are costing them money. They would save money in the long term, and I think all insurance companies need to look at that. If they nip this thing in the bud early, then they can save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars down the road. But my family's paying for the surgery, and what a wonderful gift they're giving me. And it's a great gift. They're giving Olivia a father, Nicole a husband, and me life. I'm a happy man. I enjoy life. I enjoy making people laugh. I really am happy, except for one aspect of my life. That's my weight. It's kept me down, and no more. I'm not worried about this. You know, I remember when I first called Mission Bariatric, the first thing they say is, well, we have to tell you that 1 in 200 people die. And my attitude is, well, I'm not living right now anyway, so what's the point? My mom had this surgery 2 years ago in July. Here's a before shot of her, and then here's a video of her this July, 2 years later. She's lost 75 pounds. Never, she wasn't at my size. You know, I'm 398 pounds, so I've got 200 pounds to lose. But she swears by the surgery, and it's given her such joy and such a new lease on life. And she's been the one behind this and finding a way to finance my surgery, and I owe her my life. And I thank her and my father. My father has mesothelioma cancer. He was given 3 to 6 months to live 2.5 years ago, and he's still proving them wrong. So I would like to get this going as long as he's alive, so he can, when his time comes, he can know that I'm healthy, and that will give him peace. But got a great family, and you'll see a lot of them. Surgery again, November 19th. That means I'll be spending Thanksgiving drinking Ensure Shake. Maybe they got turkey flavor. I'll come to you next week. Will be the night before surgery. No, actually, we'll have an update in 2 weeks, let you know how the low-carb diet's going. And then an update in 2 weeks, which will be the night before surgery. And we'll try to get some videos from the hospital and maybe get a comment from me when I'm all morphined up. That might be funny. I don't know the rules at this hospital about filming, but I'll do my best sneaking the camera in. Obviously, we're not going to see any operation stuff. I really hope you all stick with me on this. One of the other reasons I'm doing this is, in researching this, I went on YouTube and I saw a lot of these video blogs where people would update once a week from pre-surgery all the way through 2 years. And it's absolutely mind-blowing, the transformation, not in just the physicality of the person's body, but in their being and their spirit. It's just amazing how much joy is exuding from their faces. And I hope that's what happens for me. You know, there are some chances that things can go wrong. But like I said, you know, if I'm not living now anyway, then what's the deal? You know, what's the loss? So I'll see you next week. God bless, and those who are praying for me, I appreciate it. And see you next week. Bye-bye.